So I'm just doing offlines, and then this is Tommy's offline, but he's online, so you get the idea. Just so it's easier. So instead of me sending someone the VOD and then them sending me a paragraph of questions, they could just ask them in person. It's so easier to communicate. Always this level 1 fight. You're starting as Raptors because he's slow on his clears. Really good for you. Making top weak side's good because it's Malphite. He's not really diveable. I think here, if you want to go for this dive, you're completely fine too, right? They're both literally like, wait, where's my epic pen? They're both literally like 1 HP. I think um, once they get this wave in, this dive is pretty high chance. There's the next wave. Look how far it is. It's just spawning now. So once you guys get this wave, and you just loop over here, and then you go for the dive. I think worst case scenario, like I think you could very easily do 1 for 0, 2 for 0, 2 for 1. But let's say the worst case scenario is going to be a 1 for 1 dive, right? From how low they are, let's say you're gonna E over the wall. You're gonna get some EHP. You're getting red buff at 8 regen. You're gonna sit in the jungle and get jungle regen as well. By the time the dive starts, because it's like 10 seconds from now, because they need 10 seconds to push this wave in, right? You're gonna be not either full HP or like 80% HP, right? Worst case scenario from they're how low they are, a single auto Q kills, no W, no 2 autos, no 3 autos, just auto Q. So worst case
Okay.
scenario, you're getting 1 kill and then dying to tower. But even 1 for 1's always worth because A, they're missing the wave, right? B, you're getting assist gold, and C, it's also Kayn specific. You're also getting orbs, right? So I
Yep.
think there's like almost when they fuck up and they're this low, and you know that enemy jungle is topside because you have War on the Raptors, you're spamming, he's probably taking your topside. This is just always worth to die 1 for 1. And again, that's worst case scenario. Very possibly this could be 2 for 0, 1 for 0, 2 for 1, something like that, right? So
Yep.
I think you should just go for this dive. Make
Okay.
sense? Uh,
Yeah.
yeah. Then we see Trundle getting bot, so we do Gromp, then we come hit him. I don't know where you're eating. It looks like you're trying to go for Zyra. I think, like you're trying to ignore Trundle and go for Zyra or something. I think just hit the Trundle. When you see he has build right now, you should be ecstatic. Because what does this mean? That means he didn't take your top side. He just did his 3 bot
Mhm.
camps. So you have to understand, you are up 3 camps on him right now. As long as Trundle doesn't get a kill, jungle is over because you're gonna 3 quadrant him. You're literally gonna do this, and you're gonna do 9 camps. Well, he's only done 3 camps. So you're gonna be up 6 camps on him. That's like game. That's like for jungle. That's game ending. That's 2 level lead, right? So as long as Trundle doesn't get a kill or a double kill, as long as this play is 0 for 0, I don't get kills, they don't get kills. The jungle is over. You've already won the game, right? So your only goal
Yep.
here should be to stop Trundle from getting anything. So you should be instantly going at him to auto attack him to apply red buff, making it so he can't chase down Lux. And then if he keeps chasing down Lux while you're autoing him, and he dies for it, that's still good for you because if you're 1 for 1ing, but then you're still gonna 9 camp him, then jungle again, it's just jungle just over, right? But here you're like, it looks like you're trying to
Yeah.
ignore Trundle to go for Zyra. You end up going for him anyways, but I don't. If you're gonna go for Trundle, I think you just hit him here. This E tells me you want to do this, and then funny enough, like Zyra saved her by Eing you, but she killed herself because once you got stunned, you realized, oh, I'll just kill the Trundle, you know? So,
Yeah.
uh, but I think your thought process there was poor. And then here, funny enough, before I want you to gank and dive them and do whatever, now I want you just to do your 9 camp, um, because
Yeah.
your 9 camps up. But if these guys want to overstep and die, then we'll happily punish them. I'm fine with this. And the game's over here. I think here, I guess this is like, I don't know. I guess this is fine. It's so great. In my head, if I was you, I would just instantly resend this bush. Are you going lethality or bruiser? Actually, I guess it doesn't matter because the
Um.
build's the same. You're going voltaic, right?
Mixed probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So voltaic, the base brutalizer is 1337. So you kind of have like you don't have brutalize. Honestly, I hit like 2 minions, and then you could base on perfect 2 minions or to kill this and smite this one, whatever. Base here, and you're gonna base on brutalizer plus longsword, which is like a god base. It's like an unbelievable strength, right?
Mhm.
And you're gonna literally do Krugs, Red, Raptors, Wolves, Blue, Gromp, Dragon start, and you're gonna start Dragon level 6. These 6 camps give you level 6 because of the early kills you got. So you're gonna be in if you just base right now and full clear down in 1 minute 30 seconds from now, I guarantee you're gonna be finishing Gromp. You're gonna be level 6, and you're gonna start Dragon. And it's going to be impossible for Trundle to be at level 6 as well because he hasn't got these many kills and assists, and he hasn't, and you took 3 of his camps, right? And then this dragon in a
Yep.
minute, 30 seconds now is guaranteed because you'll have item advantage, you'll have 6 advantage. Your support can literally die, and I think you're strong enough to win a 3v2. Like you and 80 carry versus their 80 support jungle, and you'll win it just because of level advantage plus item advantage, you know?
Yeah.
What you do here isn't like bad per se, but you have to understand that if there's a single ward, there's a ward here, there's a ward on this banana bush, there's a ward, you know, they see there's mid laner warded. If any of this is warded, Trundle respawns and he just runs and takes your entire top side, unironically, right? Because when did he
Yep.
spawn? He spawned right. He's up right now, right? So even now, not even from the second play, when he sees you go for this bot play right now, if I'm him and he's opening to his Gromp because that's his respawning camp, he's here right now. If I'm him and I see this, I skip my Gromp and I run straight to your top side. And because if I'm him, I know your top side's up because he knows you started your bot side, his bot side, right? So right now you're
Hmm.
giving Trundle opportunity to take your entire top side. But I think if you insta base here and run straight there, not only are you defending your camps, but you're also doing my plan of pathing towards dragon, right?
Yep.
Because anytime you're this strong, and you should know that you're like insanely, disgustingly fed, your job now is just to guarantee every objective. If I'm you, I want the first dragon, I want the first grubs, then I want the second dragon, then I want the first herald, because you're so strong that you win any fight. So, uh,
Something that I do, and I
mhm.
don't know if it's correct. When I'm this ahead, uh, sometimes I just give out the objectives to extend the lead on the other side of the map or get camps, and that's probably incorrect, but I don't know.
I think it depends on like how ahead you are. If you're like just slightly ahead and you want to become really like it sounds funny. Like these terms are just terms. I'll just do it more in numbers because it's easier. 'Cause terms everyone has their own definition on words, but numbers are like it's not opinion based, right? If you
Hmm.
are like +5 like strength, then I think it's fine to give dragon to become +15 strength. Okay.
Hmm.
If you are +15 strength, it is not okay to give dragon to become +25. Does that make sense?
Okay.
It does. If that, it's like because it comes to a point where in League it comes to a point where the strength you have in the early game matters more. So if I had the choice to be 3 items with 3 dragons or be 4 items with 0 dragons, I'm always choosing this, right?
Yeah.
Um, even if you say fuck it, even if you say 5 items with 0 dragons, I'm still choosing this, right? But if you ask me, oh,
Okay.
what would I rather have? Um, 2 items with 0 dragons or 1 item with 2 dragons, I would choose this, right? Because it's like,
Yeah. Okay.
does that make sense? Uh,
Yeah.
the early game, the bigger the lead early game, the less objectives like not quote unquote matter, but the more I'm willing to give them up. But the later we go, the more I would choose objectives over like an individual strength, right? But in this game,
Yeah.
I think right now, the second you get this kill, I want you to understand right now you are already at a +15. You're already at a +20, right? And you're sacrificing guaranteed dragon in a minute 30 to go from +20. In my head, doing scuttle and then raptors is like +25. You're going up a little more, right? Actually, in this case,
Yeah.
it wouldn't even apply because here you're technically trading 3 camps for 1 camp, right? If he's smart. So in this case, you're actually not going. You're actually losing in this exchange. I'd say if this Trundle is smart, right?
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, I think and he actually did take your red, but he could. There's no reason why he couldn't have taken more, right? In this
Hmm.
case, so you traded your red for what after? So you actually just you went even in the trade. But you're also sacrificing tempo, and also in my world, if I'm you, I'm really starting dragon right now, and I'm level 6 because I already cleared my entire bot side, right? But because you're so slow,
Yeah.
you have to understand you're also killing these camps so slow. Like this Raptors and Krug camp, you're killing because you have no items. You're killing this shit so slowly. A and B, like you think about it this way: you greeted your base for Scuttle, Raptors, Krugs. You got 4 camps, right? And then you leave base with
Hmm.
500 gold. So these 4 camps you killed boom, 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 boom. They didn't even get you anything. You already had these items before. After this bot play, remember
Yeah.
we had brutalizer and longsword. All you get this extra longsword just from the Zed kill, right? So what would you prefer right now to have this extra longsword or all three of these camps are already dead and you're on Dragon right at level 6? I think the answer's
Yeah.
pretty
Being on Drake.
right.
Yeah.
And you'd also be level 6. You also understand you'd be level 6 right now because you'd kill these camps faster. So fuck Dragon. You see this Trundle, skip Dragon. You're with a swall kill him on the Krugs, right? And
Hmm.
you're actually able to push your lead more if you play for this camp, the tempo on the map. And then once Trundle's dead, then we'll kill the Dragon, right? So it's not like you're sacrificing a lead for an objective. you're actually just able to. I think you don't understand. You're able to get a bigger lead faster if you by going on map faster. Because again, right now we could be fighting Trundle to the death right now. And I obviously I think the Trundle kill and the Trundle Krugs is more worth to you than killing like their mid laner because it's your like jungle is technically your lane, right?
Yep.
And plus orbs. So and then here he somehow he gets the Sneak Dragon. The fact that he got this first dragon is like it's unbelievably disturbing, you know. And here's some like
Hmm.
the fact that you just I just saw you backclick. I want to throw up. Like look, where are we clicking to? Why are we scared?
Yeah.
Level 6, level 5, half HP, full HP, brutalizer, longsword. This guy is like a dagger. This guy is some bullshit. This guy's on welfare, you know. This guy is
Yeah.
a longsword dagger, you know. Uh, Now I think you have to ult him before you. I think if you just WQ'd him, and then you don't even kill him. You know, this is
Yeah.
disgusting. So we're not even like
Mhm.
it's not even the argument of we're trading an objective for a lead. We're losing the objective and we're not snowballing as much as we could. You know.
Yep.
So we don't kill him, and now we show bot, and now if I'm Trundle, I go take your raptors now, and now he's stealing your camps very easily, right? Uh,
Mm.
because he sees you bot, why would he not take your raptors? Once you're already here, I don't even think. Actually, I guess you have ult take. Never mind. It just kind of sucks because you're one fight away from form, so the fact that you didn't even touch this Trundle is like actually a blower.
Yep.
Okay, now let's play for grubs. We're still way strong, even though we don't form. We're still way stronger item wise. So I still really wanna like like I already gave this grub dragon for no reason. I do not want to give this grub for no reason, right? So we're fighting this grub no matter what. And again, now you're trading grubs for a red buff. You know?
Yeah.
It's the same thing over and over again. Like you're already super strong. We have to get some objectives. Um, Yeah, I think this is really sad because again, it's also one of those things you have to understand where if we were if at least you were trading the objective to get a lead, I actually wouldn't hate it, right? Because like you're at least doing something. But you have to understand again, you gave Grubs for red and Krugs. He sees you bot, he could just go take your red and Krugs. So you're not even like it's not like you're trading. Okay, I give you Dragon and I get 3 camps. It's okay, I give you Dragon. Oh, sorry, Grubs, and we trade 3 camps for 3 camps. I take your 3 bot camps, you take my 3 top camps. So it's not even like you're up on the exchange. You're just down. You're trading even camps and then trading down objectives, right?
Hmm.
Because there is an argument like okay, so say okay, because if you're like some players in solo queue who are like really mechanically proficient will happily go down 3 dragons, 1 grubs, 1 herald if that means they have a 3 level lead and a 2 item lead. Because then they're so confident in their mechanics that they will single-handedly carry the game with that 3 item lead, 2 level lead, 2 item lead, right? But in this case, when you're
Yep.
not even like when you're not even when you're just trading camps evenly, then you're not even gonna get that 3 item lead, 2 level lead, whatever, right? Even right now, like
Yep.
I don't think you understand your strength. Like this guy sees you, bro. I'm instantly fighting this guy to the death. You know your stronger items. You know you have form. Um, if you're not again, think about the logic. We're trading objectives to get our lead, but then we're scared to use our lead to fight. So what does this lead even like equate to, right? Then this means this lead was worthless. If we're not using this lead to force fights like a psychopath, then why did we even right? You see how like, the logic fully
Yeah.
breaks.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah. Look this. Oh my God! Look at this. He has dagger longsword. You have all take tab by saying you're scared of him. This is insane, right? Actually
Yep.
insane. I know you got the 50-50 on the red buff, but that's just like pure luck, you know. Uh,
Hmm.
so so far TLDR is don't skip objectives as much. When you're ahead,
Okay.
don't just let him trade camps. Like you're giving him he's not doing it because he's bad, but you're giving him way too many opportunities to just take your camps for free. And then the third one is the most important, I'd say, actually, even above the objectives. I'm not even kidding. The most important one is if you have a lead, you have to use it. Because you have to, and this the easy thing is, it shouldn't be like the problem is. I know the problem instantly. It's not that I don't want you to instantly see him now and instantly do the math. Press tab, look at his items. Do I win? Do I lose? It's not realistic to do the math now if it's a winning or losing fight because you have so much shit to focus on. Focus on landing my W skill shot, focusing on the rebuffs HP, focusing on a Z coming. There's so many things to focus on this fight. I don't want you to focus now on if I win this fight, lose this fight. All the thought process on if I lose, win, try to win should be doing now. When you have 20 seconds of walking from fountain to wherever you go, you press tab, you look at levels, you look at items, and this is when you decide am I stronger or weaker. And then if you decide you're stronger, then when you see him, you'll have no hesitation. You'll just insta fight because you've already done the the brain work that, oh, I already know I'm stronger. I don't have to think about it. I see him, I fight. And the opposite, if you were leaving base and you press tab and you think you're weaker, then when you see him, you don't have to think of, oh, should I hit him? Do I not? You already know. No, I'm just clicking away because I've already done the math that like, oh, I know I'm weaker, right? Because
Yeah.
if you try to think about this now, you'll get overloaded. Do I win? Do I lose? Do I throw my skill shot? Do I just run away? Is Zed coming? Oh fuck! Do I smite the butt? You know, it's too much shit to think about. All the thinking of do I win? Do I lose? Happens before you ever even see him. Okay, and then when you do see him,
Yeah.
it'll be way easier and simpler to actually play the fight properly. Does that make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know, same thing. This guy's running at you and you're running away. If I see this guy, I instead of I'm just queuing into him. This guy's just dead on my screen. I don't know what he's doing. You know, when he
Yeah.
ults you, you'll just ult him and hide inside, and then you'll just wait for the resistances to go away. You know. Also, when this 2v2, they're actually double AD mid jungle. So a lot of times it's like AP mid, AD jungle, or AP jungle, AD mid. In this case, they're double AD, so your tab ice has like insane value. Like these guys cannot kill you. You know.
Yeah.
So I think way more confident. Same thing as before. If you're gonna trade objectives to get a lead, then you better play like a psychopath with your lead to make it worth it. Let me watch this fight again. Auto Q looks good. Ult. Maybe it's out of range. Ult. I think if you spam ult here, like you Q spam ult, I think this is winning. Because I think right now if you ult Sivir or Trundle, um,
Yep.
either
I survived probably.
either of them die. They die, so you get Triumph HP. If you kill them, you get level up HP. Plus, you'll get your actual just red cane HP. So I think if you ult one of them, you'll literally heal to like this, and then with full conquer stack, then you'll kill. If you ult Trundle, then you'll kill Silver after. If you ult Silver, then you'll kill Trundle after. And then if you kill that guy, then
Yeah.
you'll kill this guy after. I think this is a triple kill if you just spam ult. So
Unless Lux kills whoever I ult.
yeah, that's true. But also, you don't have to like normally you have to like normal canes you have to hide in your thing forever. In this case, you can actually just tap. You can really ult and insta ult. There's no reason to hide in it.
Yeah.
You just want to kill them for the
I
HP.
think I tried to ult there. I probably just missed them
Yeah, probably
with
just
the cursor. Yeah.
yeah, probably. Because this is like what I mean by I'd rather have the three items with 2 dragons and 2 items with no dragons or whatever. Because now it's like now when you play like this, you have to play fights well. Because if you fuck up, that our entire lead that we traded our dragons for is gone. Now that we die, boom, Trundle's same strength as us. But now he's the one with dragons and we're not. You know, that's why
Hmm.
when you skip dragons for a lead, you put so much extra like pressure on yourself to play perfectly. That's why I said only like the best players can do this because then it's like they won't mess up these fights. So them having 0 dragons won't matter because they'll just pentakill every team fight with their individual lead. You know, but it's just putting
Yeah.
an immense amount of pressure on yourself to always play the fight well. Okay, let's watch this. Again, you're like clicking away. I'd be clicking into this. Even now, after the mess up, he still has no item. If you look at the items, like he has Fade, Sheen, Armor item, or HP item, you know? You have Voltaic,
Yeah.
Tabla, like you should still win this. You still have
Plus I
Flash
have
up,
Volt.
you
I
have
don't know why
Volt
I'm
up.
scared.
Yeah, exactly. You have
Yeah.
you have more teammates next to you. You have 4 teammates. He has 1 teammate. He only has like you know what I mean? Like it makes no sense. I know Trundle's like really
Yeah.
strong early game champion. Like people are scared of him, but not with the lead you've accumulated. You have to grow some balls here, you know?
Hmm.
Even now, like the second this guy ults me, I insta Q ult him, you know, like because you know that always comes up
Okay.
behind you. So here, boom, you just Q and then ult, and then if you're gonna avoid his ult, you're gonna avoid his damage with your ult. Like when you're inside him, you don't take the damage, and then you also just if he goes back to his shadow, you'll follow him. So now you'd be hearing out, boom, killing him. So I think yeah, just Tillier, you're way too scared. The fact that we lost first 3 grubs this game, and the first 2 dragons, and you had and you were up like 15 camps. You started this game 3-0. You know,
Yeah.
you didn't even have a level lead. You know, you're even XP. That's the worst part. If you had a 3 level lead, I could say, oh, at least you're really ahead, but you're not even that ahead anymore. Okay, I'm just gonna watch the team fights now. There's no more like pathing or decision making to talk about in the early game. It's already over. We've already messed up. But
Yeah.
we can watch fights for mechanical sake. You know. Nice Q in W. Nice. Chase this guy with your E. I guess you're waiting for Ignite to end, and then you're gonna E. That works. Oh. be honest with you, I wasn't even thinking about Zed, so how can I blame you for not thinking about Zed, right? Happens. You didn't have a shutdown,
Yeah,
so it's not
but I
big.
think
Not,
if I get out of the ult faster, I survive.
yeah, maybe.
But I forgot I was ignited.
All I
Yeah.
care about is that you're at Dragon on time, which you are. But then your mid gets caught, so I don't think that's your fault. Okay, we're dancing, waiting for Syndra to spawn. The longer we wait, the better. Okay, nice. Rumble just killed their backline. Okay, our Rumble is fucking 1v9. Nice. Okay, nice. Your Rumble just hard smurfed the fight, and then you had good follow up.
Yeah.
After Dragon though, spamming Otacon, spamming. Okay, good, good, good. Really good. Nice. Okay, we're back in the game. Our Rumble just went 1v9, and then we followed up well. I like your decision to play off Rumble now. The only problem is it's Malphite. If it was any other top
Yeah.
lane in the game, I would say what you're doing is right now is perfect. Because after that fight, you realize, wait, my Rumble is good and he's strong, so I'm gonna play off for him, right? That's your thought process here. The only problem is it's Malphite. This guy's ungankable, undiveable. So I think if this guy was playing any champion Malphite, your plan here is perfect. Because as Malphite, just go mid, go bot lane, kill Silver's immobile, Zed's perma fighting. You have more important fish to fry. You know,
Yep.
you're just wasting time here doing nothing. Not nothing, but like you could be doing better things. You know. Yeah, look, you beat this guy's ass. Like even now here, like you're clicking. Even now, you see how your mouse, you're clicking away. You see how you're terrified, and then for
Mhm.
the first time this game, you realize, wait, let me actually just try fighting him. And look, it's not even close. You're wiping him. Like he's half HP, you're full HP. It's not even close. You see?
Yep.
And you could be doing this all game. Or like, yeah. Okay, we kill this guy. 2 minutes dragon. Base for Death Dance. Play for dragon. I don't care about being here. I want you to just sit in this jungle, and whoever face checks you, you're just gonna fight them. There's not a single person in this game who can go on you. Zed can't, Trundle can't. So your job, once when your items no longer matter. You have to understand you are full build. I know it sounds funny because you're only 3 items, but you're at this point your champion never changes. You're doing the same amount of damage. You could take these items and you could add in a Sterax or add in a GA, and your damage output's gonna be basically the same. Correct? Um,
Yep.
the only item that you can buy that kind of changes your identity is Visage, just because it makes you survive longer. But you're never going Visage this game because they have AD mid, Sivir, Trundle, right? So you're basically no matter what you build
Mhm.
next, you're the same champion. So that means this gold doesn't do anything, right? Um, I would rather you literally just sit in this bush for the next 40 seconds. So when their support comes to get vision, when their mid laner comes to get scuttle, when something happens, you are there to hit them, stop them, poke them, clear their vision, defend your teammates, etc. Right? Like right now, even after Raptor, you could do Raptors. You could argue I'm gonna do Raptors just for my level 16. That's fine. After Raptors, we should be booking it straight to the jungle and just sitting in the jungle for literally a full minute waiting for Dragon to spawn. There is nothing for us to do up here. All you're going for is for Wolves or Gromp. Tell me what does Wolves or Gromp get you at this part of the game, right? It doesn't give you level 15. Doesn't give you an extra item for the Dragon. It gives you nothing. But if you're in bot jungle right now, you're defending Lux, you're killing Zed, you're getting, because supports can't get vision by themselves; they'll die, right? But if you're escorting
Mhm.
Lux, you could go get a ward here, get a ward here, get a ward here, and now you have full vision control for this dragon, you know. And I think if we look at
Yep.
this game, objectively, there's nothing to do right now besides play dragon fight, you know.
Mhm.
Okay, let's watch this fight. Can you? I was thinking if you could like eat like this, but I think you can. I think you're also still playing too scared because you're like, I know it's like 1v, like technically 1v3. Like once Ronaldo dies, you go in here 1v3. It's 1, 2, 3. But like this is a Malphite. He doesn't really do damage to you, and Trundle's 1 HP and the Silver's 1 HP. So like, they can't really like. I feel like you can just brute force your way in. Malphite does no damage to you, and if Trundle or the other guy try to do damage to you, you'll just flash Q them and kill them. You know.
Yeah.
Like even that, like I think you just over this wall and go for. I think Zyra and Trundle are down there. You just over this wall and go for them. I think I don't know. I think it's conference again. Like you're like nothing can really. I think now it's fine to peel the Malphite once this is the picture, but earlier I think you could just be diving on their backline. There's no one could really stop you, you know.
Yeah.
Wait, when did you ult? Am I blind? Oh, you ulted to finish this guy off. Wait, oh, he
But
spell
he
shielded your
black
ult.
shielded my
Yeah,
ult.
yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was about to say what the fuck. I was so surprised how you have no ult. Thinking about this, like once you get to these like mid late game points where you don't have a monster lead, or like then these fights are just like not coin flip, but like it's basically just bunch of monkeys fighting, and hopefully like my teammates don't play badly, you know. That's
Yeah.
why like there's just that's why I have so much emphasis on the early game because in these late games we have so much less control. Like tell me what can you do? Like what can you do right now? We're just like, oh shit. Hopefully Zed doesn't play this perfectly. Oh fuck, let me fold this thing. Like it feels so like fucked up, you know.
Yeah.
I will say though that here once you like see Syndra's 1 HP, you should just be full hitting the thing. You're not peeling, you're not Wing anyone, you're not, just try to kill this as fast as possible and then E over the wall and escape. Like even here, it was actually in my range, but you're so focused on like fighting that you don't even notice. Like I'm just like
Yep.
suiciding for this Baron at the worst case scenario. Um, just knowing that okay, their Trundle's dead, so I have smite advantage. Anytime you have smite advantage, your idea should always be to finish. It's only when their smite's
Okay.
here that your idea should be to turn. Because the idea of turning is that they can't smite it because you're turning to kill them, you know. But when the
Yeah.
smite's dead, just full hit dragon. I mean the objective. That's basically always what you're gonna do.
Okay.
Depends on the scenario, but in that case, you're always finishing. You're not really fighting. You're just getting free kills. Yeah, these are just the biggest wet noodle fights of all time. Holy fuck. No, yeah, I mean, you're playing the fights properly. There's not really much else to say. Late game, red cane, just fucking running in, smashing your face on your keyboard. That's really all it is, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not really much
I
advice I
know.
can give. I'm watching to make sure you're not doing anything really fucked up and you're just playing like normal, which is what you're doing.
But
Maybe this
later
is
on, I
maybe
just get one tapped by Zed for some reason. Even with Death Stamp, Sploit, and Steel Sigil, he still one taps me. I don't get it.
yeah, we'll see. With Zed, you could have 600 armor. All that matters is that he lands all 3 shurikens, so you just have to avoid his shurikens, which Kane should be able to do because you guys ult him to avoid him, pretty sure. So we'll see.
Yeah, but this game should have been over a while ago
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
if I
exactly.
played it properly
I think
earlier.
you'd have soul, but if you didn't lose the first 2 dragons, you'd have soul right now, right? You
Yeah.
just, I mean, yeah, you did get everything. Yeah, I mean, again, there's not really point to watch late game. It's just like coin flip. Whoever team fights better wins, and you can't control your 4 teammates team fighting. It's only early game we have like a lot of ideas. You get to these late game fights, but you have Soul on your back pocket and Otacon and all these like goodies. And then even if your teammates play it worse, they could just stat check the enemy team. But in case the enemy team got sold this game, so you can't even do that. So yeah, I think the early game is what you should take from this game. The objectives, the fighting with confidence. There was the third one I forgot,
Yeah.
but you should remember it. But yeah, any questions at all?